Hi folks, Simon here. Yeah, I wasn't intending on starting the video at this point. I've driven up further into Andorra and I'm on the campsite up the road. I might do a separate video about the campsite. And I'm just waiting to get a bus into the the capital. It's called Old Andorra in English, Andorra La Vella. But I've just found a couple of interesting things in the little town that I'm where the campsite is, that I thought I would share with you. Do you know what it is? Let's investigate. It's quite a lovely old chasse-neige snowplow, which I kind of thought was worth videoing actually. But more interestingly, well, not more interestingly if you're into old vintage snowplows, there's something else I'm going to show you on the next scene. There's a bit of information here. What does it say? Snow thrower rotary removal equipment. American, from the USA, 1943. Right, you can read it for yourselves. I do have, what's the word, a penchant. So I haven't had a coffee yet this morning, so I'm not really focusing on my words very well. It's probably coming out a bit of a jumbled mess, but hey ho, that's how we roll. I was just getting some money out of the ATM, which is down the corner, and stumbled across a tobacco plantation, if I'm not very much mistaken. I mean, it's just a really small, obviously a really small plot. If I'm not mistaken, there's tobacco plants. Well, here we are in sunny Andorra, the capital of Andorra. Nestled here in the mountains. I don't know if you can see bits of the mountains. I feel a bit out of my comfort zone in busy town centres like this. If you're sort of used to a rural lifestyle with not so many people around, this can be slightly intimidating. Everyone's impeccably clean as well. I mean, not that I'm a dirty, dirty crusty all of the time, but you do feel a bit self-conscious sometimes. Well, get a free bottle of whiskey with your cigarettes. I think it's relatively tax-free here. It's not even in the European Union. I think at the moment it is actually an independent country of its own government. But traditionally it was shared by France and Spain. I think it was a French baron and a Spanish prince had ownership of it originally. But I mean, yeah, it's really busy. I mean, it's the height of holiday season, I guess. I'm trying to find the river. Need a bit of peace and quiet, but I thought I'd have a stroll through the town centre. God, I didn't sleep too well last night. The campsite, I'll probably make a video about the campsite explaining that, but it's quite close to a road, and I got woken up quite early by the traffic. But at the same time, it'd be almost impossible to find parking here for my van. There's a lot of height barriers on the car parks, and the cost of parking would probably be equivalent to a night on a campsite. And so I got a bus in from the campsite here today, so I don't have any time constraints of parking, and it's pretty hot, so I didn't really want to be driving around in my van trying to find parking and then have to get back. Wonder what's through here. More GT3 shops. Someone else making a video. I feel quite insulated here in some ways because I don't really understand or speak any Spanish. I know the odd number, I can understand a few numbers and things, but apart from that, right, well, I'm going to turn the camera off, save a bit of battery, and try and find the river. I mean, although it's called Old Andorra, it's all pretty modern and new. I mean, I've had a bit of a walk around and haven't really found anything old. But it's quite picturesque in its own way. I mean, it's a very different style of architecture compared to where I am in France. I mean, it's really apparent I'm in a different country. Interesting. It's got to have something to do with Salvador Dali, surely. Correct. Well, I'm on the edges of town. I think this is called the Historical Centre. It's a bit more peaceful. But yeah, you can kind of see how nestled in the mountains it really is here. It looks like the church has got some age to it, in some pieces. I imagine it's got an old heart, as it were, with newer parts of the building clad on over the centuries. Is there any information in it? In memoriams? Casa Rectoral. I wouldn't like to hazard a guess of what goes on there. Okay, so this is the historic centre. Whether that means that stone is the historic centre or the general area, who knows? I mean, I don't want to be one of these people that complains about, oh, they don't speak English and all this stuff, but it would be nice if some of the tourist information was a bit more bilingual. Right, it's actually been built on the rocks of the mountain, by the look of it. So we just found this little business park. It's got some unusual sculptures. Oh wow, that's brilliant. Oh, how cool. This is the one that struck my eye actually. Initially I thought it is. Okay, it's tricking me. I thought it was a gap in the buildings, then I thought it was a mirror. But it appears it is actually a gap in the buildings. Well guys, I found a nice quiet park next to the river, so I think I'm going to sign off for this video. Hope you enjoyed the tour of Andorra, and I hope to see you again in another video real soon. Okay guys, signing off. Thanks for watching.